Hello, this is Patrick at OneCNCWest, and what we're going to do in this video is take a look at OneCNC hybrid modeling. Now, hybrid modeling is very powerful in that it provides the ability to utilize both surfaces and solid models when creating your part geometry. Now, at the moment, we have just a bunch of individual surfaces here. But what I'm going to demonstrate is we can combine these surfaces into a solid model and use any solid model tools that we'd like to use. Alright, so for the first step, let's create a solid model out of this. I'm going to select this outer rectangular shape that we have here, and I'm going to make a copy of it, and let's move it incrementally down in Z. How about -2 inches? I'll click OK to that. That looks very good. Now let's do this. Let's head over into the command manager, and we already know we can use this tool called Surface from Curves. Left click the boundary and right click, and that quickly creates a surface for us. Now let's use our cross-sectional surfaces to create the sides here. So let me show you what I'm doing here. I'm left clicking on an edge, left click the direction, and then right click and right click one more time. Alright, so left click the direction, right click to tell OneCNC that you're done selecting this cross section, left click the direction, right click, and right click. Let's do it again, but a little faster. Left click the direction, right click the direction, right click. And one more time. So left click the direction, right click, left click the direction, right click, and then one more time to execute the command. Very, very good. Now at the moment, what we're looking at here is just a group of individual surfaces. And you can think of these surfaces as forming a shell. It's definitely hollow on the inside. Now we can convert this into a solid model by selecting everything. I'm going to hit Control A, Control Alpha on the keyboard, head over to the command manager. We're going to go into our model operations and select Merge. Now from there, that's converted those individual surfaces into one solid model now. Now to demonstrate this, we can head over into our Verify tools, select this option here and left click, and OneCNC says selected object as a solid, and it has one region, which is very, very good. Alright, so now we can use any solid model tool that we'd like. For example, why don't we create some holes? I'm going to create some 3/8 diameter circles, and I'm just grid point snapping here just to speed things up. Let's push this down to right about there. Let's grab the intersection of both those. That looks good. Let's head over into our command manager, go into our solid tools. How about extrude cut? I'm going to left click each individual circle and just simply drag that down to cut through the solid model. Alright, let's do something a little different. Why don't we create a construction plane? How about on this side right here? Alright, now with that construction plane created, let's just quickly sketch out a shape. How about a rectangle? Something like that. That looks good. And let's use extrude cut. This is another solid model command. And drag it just like that. Alright, let's keep on going here. Let's create another shape. Just to speed things up, I'll make another rectangle, but this time let's give it a corner radius also of 1/8 of an inch, and I'll just drag out a shape, something like that. And instead of extrude cut, why don't we use extrude boss? I'm just going to pull that out. Now, of course, you can type in dimensions. I'm just dragging with the cursor just to speed things up. Very good. How about let's put some little chamfers on those holes. So back over into the command manager. Let's go into fillet, and just a standard chamfer. They don't need to be very big, maybe 30 thousandths. Left click, and left click. So what you're seeing here is that we have one solid model. In fact, we no longer need that wireframe geometry. We can delete that. Let's bring our solid back. So what you're seeing is that you can work with surfaces and solids and use both tools together to create your final part. In fact, if we take it a step further, let's finish this up by creating, how about a fillet at the base of that boss we created. Maybe make that a 50 thousandths fillet. And there we go. If you'd like to learn more about surfaces, click on the video in the upper right-hand corner.